Miss Leondra, what is your ideal breakfast?
Oh, my ideal breakfast. This stems back from me being able to travel abroad. I love to have me some a good omelet, some good plantain, some watermelon or some fruit. Usually a meat. I love bacon. Sometimes turkey, sausage, but anything with plantains. Love that kind of breakfast.
Okay. And how do you start your day?
How do I start my day? I usually wake up in the morning and the first thing I do is like the nerd that I am, is I read the news. I need to have a good feel about what's going on to help make my decision whether I need to go outside or not. So reading the news and then getting some breakfast, or if I'm going to work, getting some hot tea. That's how I start my day.
Okay. And once your day has started, what inspires you to do the work that you do?
What inspires me to do the work that I do is being able to see students. I mean, obviously, we work in higher ed, and the work that we do here is to support students. And so, really being able to support students, talk to students, being able to assist them in any way that I can, that's what really motivates me.
Okay. And who made a huge impact on you during your college career?
During my college career, I would say probably the person that made the biggest impact was a this person wasn't my specific academic advisor, but they was an academic advisor. And so this is someone that I had built a relationship with because of programming that I participated in that target students of color. And, she probably didn't even know this, but her name is Dr. Tamara Adams. She actually now works at Spalding University. She used to work here at U of L, but she was probably one of my biggest inspirations during my undergraduate experience.
And switching gears here, being the illustrious black woman that you are, could you share with us your secret skincare routine?
Oh, it ain't secret because I don't have one. I am a person who, if the product looks good, I buy it. I am a huge advocate of looking at different blogs, different things that promote products for women of color. And so I'm one of those persons where I'll buy something if it sounds good, looks good, try it. If it works, keep it. If not, let go, let God, and buy something else.
And what two people would you want to be stuck in a traffic jam with?
Ooh, two people that I would want to be stuck in a traffic jam with. Um, Michelle Obama, just because I want to hear all the tea of what happened while she was in the White House. Let her tell me some stories. The other person would probably be Crazy or Not, and only because my best friend got me hooked on a lot of his shows, Will Ferrell, because I know he will cut up the entire time that we stuck in traffic.
Absolutely. And hope he doesn't say that you want to go streaking. Next, who's your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero, gonna sound very cliche, obviously Black Panther. Made a huge impact, I think, not only in comics, but also when, it was turned into a movie, being, especially the realization and the impact that it made for young people of color to know that even despite what they may be going through, they too can aspire to be something bigger than themselves.
What was the last thing that you cooked?
The last thing that I cooked. So I am a huge fan of trying out different foods. So one of my favorite foods that I like to purchase is, if you've never had Emo's Pizza in St. Louis, Missouri, get your life and get one. They actually have pizzas that they make frozen and they ship them to you. And so the last thing that I had was a 4-meat pizza from Emo's, and it changed my life that night.
Okay. What new hobby have you picked up since quarantine began last March?
Not necessarily a new hobby. It was a hobby on pause, and that was reading. I used to love to read, but over time, I just felt like I just haven't had time between work, school, and just lazy life. And so I've been able to really get back into reading, picking up some books that I wanted to finish, and just having an opportunity to see what new is out there and getting something new.
What's your favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert is probably going to have to be anything that's a cake, cheesecake, regular cake, cake, cookies, anything with the word cake in it, give it to me.
And what's the best part of your day so far today?
Best part of my day so far today was just being able to get outside. And so, during the pandemic, we are in a place where we can't have a lot of contact with a lot of individuals. And so, just not taking it for granted and having the opportunity to get out, be healthy, walk around, get some fresh air, and just being able to, experience the outside because, we, of course, before the pandemic, never really thought about getting outside, but this has been an opportunity, really for me to take advantage and just get some good walks in outside.
What creative things do you do?
Creative. I don't know what's considered to be creative. I think probably the most creative thing that I do is probably cook. I really like to cook a lot of variety of different foods, representing a lot of different cultures. And so if I see a recipe that looks good, I'm heading to the grocery store to put that stuff on my grocery list.
Do you check your phone as soon as you wake up?
I do, and that's only because my alarm system is on my phone, and so that's obviously what's going on. So I'm either checking my phone to see what's going on in life, seeing what kind of text messages, news alerts that I missed, or probably just hitting the snooze button, sleep in a little longer.
And do you check your phone before you go to sleep?
I do, because I sleep with it's like a white noise calming sleep app that I use on my phone. And so typically one of the things that I do before I go to bed is, again, checking the news cycle, seeing what's out there, what I need to be prepared for. So, I don't wake up and, life has changed the next morning and I had no clue what happened.
What was the last book you read?
The last book that I read was actually a reread, The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Souljah.
Throwback. And speaking of Sister Souljah being dope, what makes you dope?
I think, just me being able to connect with people, I always feel like, I should have the spirit that whoever needs help, regardless of what their situation is, what they need, I want to be that go-to person. Because I know that as a first-generation college student, being on a predominantly white campus, sometimes it can be hard to reach out or connect with people. And so I just want to be able to make sure that I am making myself available for anybody who needs help, regardless of who they are, what they like, what they enjoy. If you need help, I'm your go-to person. And
when did you know that you were dope?
I think I knew that I was dope in kindergarten. I feel like I had a teacher. That's the only thing that I really remember about my kindergarten experience is that the teacher would always tell us, especially as young black girls, that we could do anything. We were beautiful. We were great. And so just being able to hear that at an early age and honing in on that spirit. And then, of course, being able to, be affirmed in that message by people that I surround myself with, whether it be colleagues, friends, family members. And so I would say probably from an early age. Now, that other people probably didn't think I was dope that early, but, I told myself I was, and I just been carrying it ever since.
Absolutely, and that's all that matters. What's been your proudest career moment so far?
Proudest career moment, I would say, not necessarily a traditional career moment, but the opportunity that I had to work with the Porter Scholarship Program. So as a Porter Scholarship recipient, for me to be able to continue that work and, continue to build that legacy, just really gave me an experience that I never thought that I would get. And I am so fortunate and so happy. Shout out to Dr. Michael Anthony and Phyllis Clark for being able to give me that experience.
Shout out to the good people that came before us. Name 2 things on your bucket list right now.
2 things on my bucket list. The first one would be travel. I have a goal to hit at least, I want to hit at least 20 countries. Second thing on my bucket list would be to be, it's a short-term goal, be a better student. I work with students all the time, telling them to be their best self, and oftentimes working full-time, being in a PhD program, it can be a little bit overwhelming. And so, really trying to challenge myself to be a better student, be my best self in the classroom, so that I can continue to push through it and acquire and reach the educational goals that I have.
100%. Online or in-person shopping?
Oh, online. Because online, I can multitask. I can be, looking at TV. I can be looking at recipes. I can be searching different websites. Online all the way.
Okay. And lastly, question 21 for Cultural Center 21 questions. Would you rather hang up on someone or leave someone on read in a text message?
Oh, definitely the red. Because I'm a person who, because I talk to people all day, by the time I get home, just shoot me a text message. I'm that person who's writing a whole dissertation in a message. And so, if I'm feeling some type of way, if I even give you the opportunity to get the read status, it would be definitely to be left on red status.
Thank you so much, Miss Leondra Gully, for your time. And we'll holler at you another day.
All right. See y'all later.
Bye-bye.